Hello everybody, welcome back to Dude Ranch DIY. My name is Jake. We are back on the tree job for neighbor Sean. This is day 2. If you did not see the first video, I'll put a link to it somewhere up here, but we're basically using this spider lift, what is it, 83 HD Arbor Pro spider lift to do a bunch of tree work here at a new client for Sean. Today, day 2, we are going to be tackling this other dead ash tree. We're hoping that this one is going to be a little less involved. You can see the first one was over there. That's the trunk of it. They already started cutting up some of the wood and got all the brush cleaned up. This is the second one. You can see with the orange dot there. Basically what behind it is a big kind of like field where I guess this is still the same property. Chris is back there in the orange setting up a block. And the plan is that we're gonna put the spider lift in this area here. I'm gonna go up and basically bomb out the one whole central top to it, and then the second part that's closest to the house, we should be able to put a rope in that and pull it over as well. So we're gonna have a rope going from the top down to the pulley, which is gonna be on the black cherry that's like right back there. That rope is gonna come all the way out here, potentially to another block on this tree, and then Sean's truck is going to pull it down that way. So that's the plan. We're going to see if we can execute that. We got rained out yesterday, so this is actually 2 days later. So we're gonna fire up the spider lift and get it into position. All right, guys, so I'm trying to snake my way in here to basically allow for spot to tie the tree off to blow the top in one big shot. So I'm trying to weasel my way in here and do that. A lot of branches and stuff, but I think I'm trying to get to this crotch over here. Okay, so I think I'm gonna tie it off right about here, and then we'll throw the rope down, and hopefully that should do it. Then we'll go way down and basically just cut it from way down below. That was not a good throw. But it is in kind of a clearing, so I think you should be able to get it. Chris asked me to throw the 200-foot rope with a good throw because there were a bunch of briars and prickers and stuff at the bottom, and I think I might have gotten it 15 feet away from the base of the tree. So now I'm going to be retracting the boom and making our descent kind of back down a bit to where I'm actually going to make the cut. I'm trying to avoid getting too caught up in all of this maple brush. Okay guys, we're making our way in here. A little tight, as you can probably tell, but I think we're going to get right to where we need to be. I need to be like right at that crotch over there. Brand new bar and chain on this. Hopefully I don't hit any metal.
Jake is up in the spider lift, about to make his box and drop out the right top of this big dead ash. We got a rope in it. It's off to a cherry in the woods that comes out here, redirected on the maple stump that we cut down yesterday to Sean in his truck. So hopefully all goes well and according to plan, and we'll see you on the other side.
Okay guys, I think we're pretty much ready. Sean just tightened up the rope. You ready? Good. All right, here we go. Here goes nothing. Nice open face box. A lot of tension on it. Should drop down right in this hole. Here we go. Ready? Yeah. Beautiful. Beautiful. Woo! That was a good one, guys. Look at that. Lots of holding wood. Went exactly where we wanted it to. That was nice. That a little nervous about that one because I'm so couldn't really see the top and what it was doing, but that went really well.
Top one down. Landed in the woods, not exactly where I thought it was gonna go. We have a couple of tips to cut off the neighbor's property, but other than that, no harm, no foul. Good job, Jackson.
All right, everybody, we got all the brush. I had to hand throw this part because it was leaning out over these maples, and God forbid we have to take out these maples. So I came down, Chris just gave me the rope, and basically we're gonna do the same thing as we did with that first piece where I'm gonna tie the rope up, they're gonna send it through the blocks, and then they're gonna pull it with Sean's truck to get the remaining stick of wood into that field area. Because if I continue to chunk down the wood, you might be able to see that stick is peeking up just below the top of that maple. If I continue to chunk that down, even with the rope, it's gonna beat up this maple pretty bad, and he wants to, try and save the maple. So instead, we're just gonna drop the thing one shot and, save the maple. You ready, buddy? The bucket is slippery. Time for the 500i.
Nice. Might have just rolled.
I think it got hung up for a second, but I think it rolled.
Yeah, with my driving.
You got that good driving. All right, guys. Successful drop of that ash spar. You can see, left a lot of holding wood there. Let the truck do the work, but it landed exactly where we wanted. Bark is falling off. I think this will be some good ash wood if Sean and his guys can get it out. Chris was worried that we might have broken some branches on this cherry here, but I can't even begin to tell you because there's all this maple brush in the way, but I don't think we did.
It looks good from out here.
Yeah, he's saying it looks good from out there. So that was successful. Those were the two biggest trees that we have to remove here. Now we're going to be getting into some cherry removals that are probably going to be a little bit more technical. Not huge trees, but they're in really tight quarters. Again, over the other side of the pool, surrounded by other trees like pines and stuff. So it's going to take some thought, but hopefully we can get them done. Alright guys, almost done bucking up this truck. Looks like Chris is headed up in the spider to start taking down this here cherry tree. I don't know if I mentioned it last time, but seems like Sean wants to bring me all this wood, all bucked up, as he usually does, because when I asked him what his plan was for the wood, he kind of looked at me and shrugged his shoulders. So I'll set you guys up here to watch Chris. All right, guys, while I was busy cutting up all the trunks of the ash trees that we dropped, Chris has brushed out one full cherry over here, and he's working on this other one back here. This other one is actually 2 stems, and they're split real bad all the way down at the bottom over here. I'm not gonna get too close because that's where he's throwing the brush, but might be able to see right behind where he threw that piece, there's a gnarly crack. So both of those are coming down. I believe is this one coming down too? Yeah, this one's staying. Those two and this one are coming down. Then there's another one hung up over here, which I'm probably gonna start working on cutting out of this ash tree. This ash tree is like doing really well. Very little dead in it. Okay guys, Chris is headed down. He got those 2, or the 1.5 brushed out. I just moved all the brush over to this side. That way we can move the spider lift over here in hopes of it being able to reach the other half of this split out cherry, which is this leader that you're looking at right here. I think if he puts it right here, should be able to go up, shoot right through, take care of that, and then while he's at it, he can brush out this one that's leaning up in the ash, put a rope tying off the trunk to this pear over here, and that way it'll prevent it from falling down on the fence, and we can gently lower it down by hand when the time comes. So he's folding it up and we're gonna get moving. All right guys, we got that all bucked up. Chris moved the spider lift and we got the leaning cherry that was caught up in this ash all down safely. Partially bucked it up just so that the machine could get through. Now Chris is moving it in behind these pines. That way we can reach the rest of that double stem cracked cherry. If I don't get attacked by these pines, yeah, now you can see he was only able to reach a couple pieces. He bombed down some big tops in here, We got an old propane tank or something for the pool, probably. Not really sure if that's still in use, but I think we're gonna try and get the rest of this one down today, and that's gonna be it. We're gonna call it quits. He still has, I think, these 1, 2, 3. It's like an ash and 2 smaller cherries leaning out over the pool, but it is 6:40, and I think we're probably gonna get shut down pretty soon. We're like right in town center of where this house is. So we're gonna try and work quick, get this down, and leave Sean a big mess. Here we go. That's it.
That's it.
You done?
If you want to be.
Yeah, that's it. We're done. Fold it up.
Any more trees out here we can cut down.
Bring it home. Well, guys, that wasn't it. Chris just went beast mode and powered through the last 3 removals. They are all done. Standing right there. He made a big mess. We're not going to drop the sticks. That way it's easier for Sean and his guys to get out all the brush. You went beast mode.
Yeah, I estimated 30 minutes. I did it in 20. It's pretty good.
That's pretty damn good. Fold it up. All right, guys, that's gonna wrap this one up. Got all the trees done, thanks to beast mode over here. Sean, are you happy?
Very happy.
Sean is happy.
Very happy.
Hopefully the client's gonna be happy. I think there's a lot more trees that need to be taken down.
Definitely
But
a lot more trees that need to be taken down.
I guess this was a good start. What did we do, like 10 or something like that? Yeah, 10 trees. The spider lift, CMC, Arbor Pro, 83, whatever, HD. Did a great job. We got to some that we didn't think we thought we were gonna have to climb those last couple, but we didn't. Big time saver. We're not quite as tired as we would have been. So that's gonna be it. As always, guys, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, give it a big thumbs up. If you haven't done so already, click the subscribe button down below. Questions, comments, feedback, put it down in that comment section. For now, I'm Jake.
And I'm Chris.
This is Dude Ranch DIY. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you here next time.